Lee Brice, back to give his company. There's so much to talk about. How are you?
I am wonderful.
Yeah?
I'm wonderful. Yeah, we've had a big summer and a big fall, and we called it fall, I guess, our fall tour, and we're kind of done with that now, and finally gonna take a breath,
Yeah.
But in the studio, making new music and
a lot of music to talk about, but I want to talk about what some of the stuff that you've been doing. I saw that you had your big dove hunt.
Oh,
that looked like fun.
It's the best in Tennessee, I think.
Really?
Luke Bryan's pretty jealous.
Is
Man, why? He's about a mile as the crow flies down the road from me. Why I ain't got no doves and you got all the doves,
Oh my, that's a good Luke Bryan impression. I love, everyone does a Luke Bryan impression. Like, I wish I could compile them all. I did one year for his birthday, but like, that's so funny.
Yeah, we had.
Did he come over for it?
He popped over for a while and said, "Hey, he's like, no, dadgummit, why is all the doves over here?" So, I mean, we got the same guy that kind of like helps us well,
because it's the whole thing. I've gone to a dove hunt before and I've just observed,
it's
but
a
it's
social thing.
There's a lot going on. Like, you got to set the field right for some time before.
Year. I go all year long, and the doves are there, and then we only hunt maybe twice.
That's crazy.
2 hunts, but that's why everybody wants to come, because it's like, I mean,
do you eat the dove?
Oh yes, I don't shoot nothing I don't eat.
Here's my thing. I went to the dove hunt. I tried the dove, and I grew up eating a lot of like game and deer and all that stuff. I couldn't get down with the dove. If you didn't like
it wasn't cooked right.
Okay, maybe that's it.
Trust me. And you know how some like you could cook a fish too much and it tastes too fishy.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, like if you overcook it.
I do believe I like politely spit it back into a napkin, and I've never done that before.
Well, you would not do that if I.
Okay.
Next dove hunt.
How are you? What do you do with them? How do you prepare them?
Well, you could do them different ways, but I like to just do it simple and actually not just breast them out, but like actually breast it off the bone. It's a little tiny little nugget, like tiny, 1 inch by like a ½ inch, and like little salt, peppers, and soy sauce or something, and like just grill it on its own. And a lot of people go, "I need bacon wrapped,"
Yeah, I think that's what I had.
All that stuff, and it's like, man, well, what's the point? Yeah. This is just a precious little piece of meat that's amazing, and keep it simple. That's where you'll like it.
Okay, all right. I like this.
We're having a conversation about
right.
like how to cook stuff.
I love it though. How are Sarah and the kids?
They're amazing. They're in school, and I was just at. They have a chapel service on Tuesdays every Tuesday morning, like right before school, and parents come,
Yeah.
And they have like a little band up there. So Riker is up there playing guitar, like he's back there jamming on guitar. Then he broke his arm, so now he was just singing this past week, and but it's really cool to just, every time I'm home, I take them to school and I pick them up, because when I'm gone, Sarah's having to do all of that.
Yeah.
So if I'm home, I don't care what I'm doing, how late I'm doing it in the studio, or whatever. I'm taking them to school in the mornings, and I'm most of the time picking them up. But they're awesome, and Sarah, I mean, that's that life. This is that part of life. We got a 17-year-old.
Oh my God.
Almost 12-year-old. Riker will be 12 December 4th. And Truly just turned 8 June 2nd.
So is Dakota starting to look at schools?
I mean, he's looking at all kind. I mean, I don't know where his head. I mean, he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's doing all kind of stuff. We got like a merch company thing. They were like, "Hey, you want to talk to your friends about this little side merch company T-shirt thing?" And
he's just hustling.
I mean, and then he's like, "Hey, Daddy, I saw this thing on Facebook Marketplace. It's a shed. They want to just give it to somebody. If they will just come get it, and I could maybe sell it for like, $300. I'm like, well, you're going to spend 8 hours getting it down, but if you want to go do it, go. Mm-hmm. And so like he's humping it. Like he's kind of growing into a man. He really is.
That's got to be wild for you to watch this.
He really is.
Oh my gosh. And then is Riker like, this is the musical child then, I'm guessing?
Riker is very musical.
Okay.
He's like Dave Grohl. He wants to be on that stage. I don't care if I'm rah, 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 rah. He wants to race cars legitimately. He's
always been your wild child.
He's the wild, like but he's got the hugest heart, like empathy, like, so he's very sensitive too. But he's like, we call Joey Logano, like one of my buddies, like the great, one of the biggest race car drivers in the world. He's like, Daddy, I want to race. I'm like, son, you don't want to race. He's like,
you're gonna break your mama's heart.
He will not stop. He's like, I mean, he's done soccer and football and this and that and cross country. He's like, Daddy, I want to race. I was like, you know what? Let's call my buddy. So we called him, and he's like, can we call him and just ask for my Christmas present? Can we call your friend and ask him what I should do if I want to be a racer? I said, we won't have to do it for your Christmas present. We can call him right now. So we did. And Joey was like, Joey was so like, yes, this is what you need to do. And so, Riker's, kids, they kind of move, they kind of ebb and flow, and they change their minds. Riker is the wild. He wants to go fast, as Ricky Bobby would say. Oh my God.
That is hysterical. And then Truly running the household still.
Running everything. We go on our dates, and like, we just wrote a song. We go on our dates. She wants to shoot her gun. She'll shoot your eye out at 75 yards.
Yeah.
So I bet. To clean it. She wants to clean the surprise. Then she will go to, like, maybe go have some Mexican food, and then we'll go bowling. And then we come back to the farm, and Mama would want us to be in bed by 9, but we get back at 8 or 9, and she goes, all right, Daddy, let's go to the studio. And so we've done this multiple times, and every time we go, we write a little song. And I say little songs, but like the 3 that we have written in the last one, I was just like, she's like, let's go write this thing and then sing it. And so we'll come over and we just record it. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, so I go, how much do I love you? She went, how much do I love you? And I went, how much do I love you? And she went, how much do I love you too? And I was like, smash.
My.
And so it's just, we have those dates. And so she can sing. She's got perfect pitch. She can dance. She can shoot. She's kind of like an all. She's so smart,
Wow.
You know.
Talk about like the most well-rounded little lady. I love that. Oh my God. That makes me so happy. It just sounds like everybody's doing so good. And you've got all this stuff going. You were saying you just cut 7 more songs for the project you already turned in. So true. How's that working out?
So it's good. Actually, well, it's good because, the date got moved back to like early summer. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so they were like, hey, because I had just been playing a bunch of, I wrote all these songs in the last few months. And especially over like a 3-week period, I just got on this roll, and they're all like just so good. I'm like, man, we don't want to sit them around. And they were like, let go. If you can get them turned in by Thanksgiving, go cut them,
Yeah.
And we'll just add them to it. Because people, these days, they just want more to listen to. And that's okay. I love it. I don't want the songs to sit around. So that's what we did. We Jared and Neiman and I, we're recording this record together, and he's helping me produce it with my engineer and co-producer Cody, and we cut all this stuff 2.5 weeks ago, and I did it intentionally to have everything kind of recorded in the moment, so that we wouldn't have to go back and do all a million overdubs and spend a year. So I got everything pretty much recorded other than me singing and maybe me playing some guitar. And so I played guitar the last couple of days, got it pretty much knocked out, and I'm going to go do a vocal this afternoon and do a couple more vocals, and then basically just mix it. It'll be done. And it's so awesome. We might have even found a new song, like a new album title.
Oh, wow. So there's
a song called Sunriser.
Okay.
And, I was talking to my bus driver one day, and we were up writing, and the sun was coming up. I was about to go to bed, and I was like, you know what? I was like, you got to earn a sunrise. I said, anybody can see a sunset, but you either stay up all night and see a sunrise, or you get up early. You know what I mean?
Wow.
One way or the other. And one of the lines is like, it doesn't matter which end of the candle that you burn. it's going to be something that you earned.
Holy, that's good.
And so it might be the album title.
Sunriser is a good album title. I'm not gonna lie, I like that a lot.
It's kind of like a Dirk's, doom,
yeah.
Doom, Sunriser.
It's reminding like parties like Night Shift, like you said, like you gotta earn it, whatever side of it you're on.
So
I like that
what
a lot.
we've been doing, and that's what I'm doing now. It's actually I still got to do a little bit of stuff on that, but like I said, we tracked everything to where we didn't have to do a whole lot of work afterwards other than just mixing it, and so that's what we're doing.
Talk to me about this single, Killed the Man. Outside cut, which not something you do very often, so I imagine this really got you.
Well, it's funny, I look back, the biggest songs in my career, and I compared it to, I was like, Garth, he's an amazing songwriter, and he wrote 90% of all the stuff he ever put out. But he did not write The Dance. He did not write Friends in Low Places. And so I always took that as okay, you better be listening to outside songs, because who knows what his career would have been without maybe those songs, And so I Drive Your Truck, Drinking Class, Hard to Love, Boy.
That's so crazy. Yeah.
So like the songs that, some of the biggest songs in my career are outside songs. And it's because I'm not an idiot. Like I love to write all my songs. I do. And I think I got great songs that I write. But man, when I hear a song like that, when you hear I Drive Your Truck, I mean, what? There's a lot of people I think that they just have to write all their songs and stuff. And I remember Chase Rice actually told me, he said, I decided, it was years back, but he said, man, I decided to just stop trying to like write everything, and I just wanted to get everything else cut, like just from outside, and like it's the biggest record, And so I've just learned from that, and I love to write my stuff, but I love to find those songs, but they do have to be me.
Yeah, and this song is you.
Killed the Man. When I heard this song, obviously I like to walk the line of something that's not like right down the middle of everything that's happening. I really try to do something that's a little bit different, and hopefully it'll be around for more than a day. You know what I mean? But the lyric, obviously, I mean, it's got such a cool story, but there was the coolest thing about it for me was like when it got to that chorus, and it didn't do this big lift. It didn't do this big Lee Brice, like, I'm going to sing this big chorus, It kind of simmers down. And something about that made me feel like the whole song as a whole was just really special. And it is. It really is. And so then when we cut the record, we really dialed into that. And Ben did a great job, just helping us dial that in. And I mean, we just got the video done.
Ooh.
And it is really cool.
What was the treatment for the video? Can you give us like a sneak of that?
It's kind of hard because it's like one of those, it's like The Sixth Sense.
Oh, like you think it's one thing, in the end there's a huge twist?
And then all of a sudden, at the end you go, holy crap. Like, now I understand, like, but it's almost like something you have to watch a few times. You go, wait a minute. And then you go watch it again, you go, oh, wow. It kind of all makes sense, and you can't believe it. Kind of one of those things. But we went through a lot of treatments, actually. I mean, there was like the thought of this new man. Obviously, that's what the song is about. Killed the Man is killing the old man and arising as a new man, And there was a lot of thoughts of even like a baptism, like coming up and a new man and stuff like that. So all of it kind of got combined, and it just got to be really cool and interesting. I love to make videos that are a little different, like more than just the song itself, because if it was just a video of the song itself, then who cares?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm so excited about it, and it's coming very soon.
That's exciting. And I feel like this fits your catalog so well. Like, to me, this song is like a cousin or a distant cousin of I Don't Dance. Like what this woman did and like changed my life and what Sarah has done for you.
Oh gosh, are you kidding me? Yeah. I mean that is what the song is about. And it's and even musically, you know, it just is what we do. You know, it's kind of got the gallop.
It's what you do so well.
The gallop.
Yeah, the
Jared's
gallop.
always like, Lee, he did a good job playing that, but you're gonna need to replace that with your right hand, your gallop on that acoustic. You know,
you gotta Lee Briceify it. What else can you say about the record? Like, is there a direction, a concept? Like, where do you feel this era is for you?
I really feel like it's just like it's always been. Like, this is, and it's actually cool that we got to cut these other songs because we've been making this record for 2 years, and so it's a snapshot, you know, of my life and where I am as a man and a daddy, and used to just be where I am as an artist, right? Before I had a wife and before I had kids, and then before I, you know, and then moved to the next stage. But every record has moved forward, and that's all this is another snapshot of where I'm at, and like I'm thinking forward, and there's some stuff on there that's like really honest. I'm just getting more and more honest the older I get. I'm like, you know, I'm ready to just say what I want to say and not like, you know, think about, well, what if everyone doesn't like this, or what if you can't please everybody. I just want to be honest and honor myself and honor my family, and so there's some stuff on there that's really cool and interesting, and I can't wait for We've got a song on there that one's called Country Alone, and but then we've got one that's called Country Nowadays. I don't even know if that's the title yet. We've got to figure out exactly how to title it, but it's gonna be really fun for people to hear.
Ooh, that makes me excited. I've always been such a fan of your music, and I like it's, you know, it was a soundtrack of me like partying, drinking through college, and a lot of fun years. So I'm excited to hear that. And then I know that you're going to be out on the road again next spring. What are you excited about for that?
Well, I mean, you know, we haven't decided yet. We may. You know, we've done the You, Me, and My Guitar tour, which has been one of my favorite things in my whole life.
Magical.
For the last couple years. And we've only done like 6 weeks of it. So we haven't, it's not like we've even touched the whole country. You know, we've only played it so many times. So it has plenty of room left to live because it's so unique. I mean, it's me for 2.5 hours alone, you know, with 15 guitars on the stage and a piano and like different stations, and I go through my life. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that again this year or maybe give it a rest for this year, but you know, we'll get back on track pretty early. You know, we've always been the people who, when a lot of people don't work, we want to work. I mean, I don't know, maybe from daddy, like, just work. You know, you got to work to get the things done, and like somebody else is gonna outwork you. You know, and so it's gonna be but it's gonna be nice. I will say, we got done with this summer and the fall ish, and so just got a couple more shows, and I'll be in the studio, so it'll be nice to have some time at home. You know, and then we'll get back on it. Really, January, February, we'll be back on it. It won't be springtime. It'll be wintertime.
Yeah, early.
We'll be. I mean, heck, we go to Canada in the wintertime if we have to.
Yeah, exactly. And I know you're looking forward to, I'm sure, like breathing a little bit with the holidays coming. What do you guys have? Are you staying here for Thanksgiving? Do you guys do a big shindig here?
We'll do. I think we're good this year. We've always gone down to my parents and like my mama's sisters and all of them back in South Carolina for Thanksgiving, because it's like been a really big deal. But you know, a lot of mama's sisters, they aren't doing as well, and so we're gonna stay in town this year, and have kind of start our own. You know, Lewis, my brother, just had a new baby, Raylyn, and we'll just kind of maybe have a little hometown Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. Who knows? I mean, Sarah, sometimes, you know, women's mind, they change. You know, she's like, well, let's go on vacation for Christmas. no, I want to be home for Christmas. So we'll figure it out,
Yeah.
I guess. But
have you gotten the Christmas lists from the kids yet? Have they turned those in?
Well, actually, a little bit. They're just starting to do that. And I had a song out, one of my Christmas songs a couple years ago called Uber Driver. It was Santa was my Uber driver, and it's a true story. But he literally, that Santa from Virginia Beach texted me yesterday. It was like, hey, just thinking about you, checking in.
Oh,
on
my
you.
God.
And I thought, you know what? I need to have him like FaceTime the kids.
Yes.
Like on Christmas Eve, and because that's what he does. But he's also a drummer in a cover band, like in Virginia Beach, and he's an Uber driver.
All that when he's not working for someone, he's not
working
working.
About a hippie,
My
he's
God.
like, hey man, just think about you, bro. But he's the best Santa. So
How is that not a Hallmark movie yet?
I'm telling you, it may be one day. It was hilarious.
So funny. Oh my gosh. It is so good to see you. I love this new song. I'm so excited to hear about what you're working on next.
Man.
Killed the man. Lee Brice, thank you for coming to see us. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, Katie.
Of course. Hey, it's Katie. Thank you for watching. See more interviews, performances, and more of your favorite artists by subscribing and downloading the free Audacy app.